Okay, Assalamualaikum class. Okay, I hope you are doing fine. So we will continue our lesson with HTML multimedia. So basically, you can embed your multimedia elements using HTML in your website. Okay, what kind of multimedia elements that we talk about? Okay, basically in web, you have sound, music, videos, movies, and animations. So this is all the multimedia elements that you can have in your web page. So bear in your mind that multimedia comes in many different formats. So it can be also anything you can hear or see, like images, music, sound, videos, record, films, animation, and many more. Okay, so you need to know the formats, and the types of your multimedia in order to make sure that the elements can be read by your web page. For the browser, so the first web browser for your information, actually your browser only last time only can read text. Okay, so and then for the text also it's very limited of typeface or family font and also the color. Okay, and then later come the browser with support colors, fonts, images, and multimedia that you can see nowadays. We have a lot of, especially for the video elements. Okay, so file format that we have in multimedia, so file extensions such as WAV, MP3, MP4, MPEG, WMV, and AVI. So this is all the common video formats that we have. Okay, so you can look at w3school.com website and then go to the HTML media to see all the formats that you can use. Okay, and then what kind of multimedia format, especially for the video that we have. Okay, however, you need to take a note that only these three types of file format that supported by the HTML standard: MP4, WebM, and also OGG. So if let's say you have your AVI video, so you need to convert to the MP4, WebM, OGG. So make sure if you want to have your video elements in your website, and then let's say it cannot works or cannot play or there is error to read your video format, so look at the file format. Either it is this three format or not, because it is a very limited access to the video format element for HTML standard. And then we have audio format. So what is audio? Basically related to the narration, music, we have background music, we have sound system, effects. Alright. So MP3 is the best format for compressed recorded video. Because you need to know that web page is we talk about information or content that run on the server. So you need to look at the capabilities of the multimedia elements in terms of how fast you can view or you can preview the elements. So for the video element just now, why we have only these three format? Because that is the compressed or the fastest file format that can be viewed through the web application or web system. So same goes to the audio format. But actually we have so many audio format. So MIDI, WMA, WAV, OGG, MP3, MP4. But what can be supported by HTML? Only MP3, WAV, and OGG. So next we look at the what we have, how you can embed your video using HTML element. What is the HTML element for the video? So in HTML5, we have video element to show video content on a web page. So this is example how you can embed your video in the web page. So make sure that you have the video first. So again, make sure the file format of your video is MP4 OGG. So this is example of the video. So let's say I have video MOV underscore BBB. So what is the HTML tag that we need to have? Okay, video element. Okay, this is the size. Okay, the attribute size. Okay, and then the controls. Okay, so this is another attribute that we have. Okay, and we will see what is the meaning of control here. Okay, and then we have in the video, okay, we have source element. Okay, source element is actually to make sure that you can reach your video format file. Okay, so and then you need to have src element attribute. So followed by the location, okay, URL location or the name of the file. So again, same goes to the multimedia images. Okay, you need to put your video format so in the same folder as your HTML file. Okay, and then you can also have the type. Okay, type attribute, so video or /mp4. Okay, if you use OGG, so video slash OGG, and then close your video element. Okay, so this is example. Okay, let's say I remove the control. So what happened? So the meaning of control here, you can see that normally in the video we have the playback button, right? Okay, so if you want to have the playback button, so you need to put the controls. Okay, we have S, so it will start, right? Okay, and then it will stop. Okay, so this is video courtesy. So we want to have a link to the original video, so you need to use the A element for the link. Okay, and then href attribute to link the location or the file for that. Okay, and then target blank, so means that it will open to the new window. Okay, so now we continue. Alright, so to show a video element, so again you need to use your video element. Okay, this is the width and height is the size. So this is the controls, is the attribute to have the playback button at the bottom of the video. Okay, so controls attribute add video controls. Okay, like play, pause, and volume. So it is a good idea to include width and height attribute. If you do not know the size, so you just don't put the width or height. Okay. It will, but normally if you don't put the size, it will display the original. So basically the original file is very big size. Okay, and then source element, okay, allows you to specify alternative video file which the browser may choose from. Okay, source file, so either you want to have, for example, in W3 School they have the same video but using different format. Okay, and then if you want to start your video with autoplay attribute, so you can also set. Okay, so autoplay is automatically, okay, when you go to that page with the video element, okay, so automatically it will playback. Okay, autoplay. But if you don't want to do that, so you need to have the controls, okay, for the user to click the play button. Okay, however, autoplay attribute does not work in a mobile device like iPad or iPhone, so it's not supported for the Mac, okay, operating system or iOS. Okay, so browser that support, okay, video element. So this is all about browser version. Okay, and then HTML video format. Okay, so as I mentioned, so this is only 3 video format that supported by the browser. Okay. And then we compare with the type of browser, okay, Edge, okay, Chrome, okay, Firefox, Safari, and Opera. So basically the most famous browser we have is the Chrome or Edge nowadays. Okay, so for the media type, so if you want to have media type element attribute in your source element, okay, so you can have video. So video, for example, MP4 format. So you put video /mp4, okay, webm, so video /webm, and so on. Okay, so HTML DOM defines methods, properties, and event for the video element. So this allows you to load, play and pause videos, as well as setting duration and the volume. So there are also DOM events that can modify, okay, you notify you when a video begins to play or pause. Okay, example, this is using JavaScript. So we will not cover this one in HTML yet. Okay, once we learn about JavaScript, we try to cover the DOM. Okay, but I show you the example. Okay, for example, you have some sort like button. Okay, so it will have, so you create your own. Okay, but if you use the control, so automatically we have at bottom right. Okay, so you can okay, very nice. Okay, next we move on. Okay, so this is the video text element that we have. Okay, video, define video or movie. Source, okay, define the source of the file video. Okay, what is the name of the video that you want to put. Okay, track, define track in different things. Okay, alright, next we look at the HTML audio element. So how you can put audio element in your web. Okay, so you have the audio element. Okay, and then we have the controls. Okay, basically we don't have the size for the audio because audio just have the button, right? Okay, so we don't have the display, so something like this. Okay, alright, so we just have the control. So if you don't have control, okay, so it will not appear the button that you want to click. Okay, and then this is a source. Okay, again, source element you can use, okay, for the audio element also together with the audio. And then inside source element we have src attribute, okay, to put the file name, okay, for the audio. Okay, and then we have attribute type, okay, to have the type of the audio. Okay, so controls attribute add audio controls like play, pause and volume. Okay, so you can adjust that. Source element, okay, allows you to specify alternative audio file, okay, which the browser may choose. Okay, and then remember to have start audio tag and close audio tag. Okay, so what are the browser that support? Okay, this is all the browser that support, the version of the browser that support for audio element. Okay, and then this is the file format comparison with the browser type. Okay, and then this is how you can use your media type, okay, in the HTML code. Okay, so very simple for audio, HTML audio tag. So you use audio, okay, and then you use source element. So inside source we have src attribute, okay, and we have src, and then we have the type, okay, for the type of the media. Okay, next we look at the plugins. Okay, what is plugin class? Okay, plugins basically programs that extend. Okay, plugins is actually the add-on to the browser. Okay, the standard functionality of the browser. So basically normally you want to have your browser cannot view the element, so you need to install the plugins to view that content. Last time, for example, PDF, so you need to have the add-on. Okay, and then nowadays many browsers, okay, or web, okay, that have advanced content. Okay, so for example, you need to run Java applets. Okay, you need to run Microsoft ActiveX. Okay, and then the most popular one is Flash. Okay, to display the Flash element. Okay, and then display maps. Okay, scan viruses to verify a bank ID. So plugins are designed to be used. Okay, so normally we will ask, the browser asks you to download, okay, the plugins. Okay, most browsers no longer support Java applets and plugins. Okay, active controls are no longer supported in any browsers. The support for shortwaves has been turned off in modern browser. So what you need to do in order for you to have the plugin, so you need to use the object element. So defines the embedded object within an HTML document designed to embed plugins. Okay. So we will use this one. Okay, you see how it works. So this is example where you have object, okay, element together with the size, okay, and then the data. Okay, what is the meaning of snippet.html? So let us see. Alright, so this is example, okay, where you have, okay, snippet.html. So this is the content. Okay, what is this? Okay, and then or image. Okay, for example, you want to display your image using the object. Okay, not using the image element audi.jpg. Okay, so this is another examples that you can use, okay, for object. Okay, and then we also have the embed element. Okay, so embed element is actually supported by all the HTML or by all the browsers, okay, for HTML. Okay, for the object, okay, we will see. Actually, okay, for the embed element, it has not been a part of HTML specification before HTML5. Okay. So embed, if you look at this one, source audi.jpg, so it is same as your img. So you can choose which one that you want to have to display your image. Okay, either you want to use img, object, or embed. Okay, note that the embed element does not have a closing tag. So you just have the embed, so you don't have the close. Okay, so example, you can use embed, so you can have the. Also, you can embed not only the and actually you can embed any file format. Okay. So embed is you put inside your page, same page. Okay. If you want, if you don't use the embed, okay, or object to have your content in one page, so we will use reference, right? Link. But link, you will link to the other page. Okay, that is actually how you can design lah your web page. Okay, next. Okay, we look at the most popular one. Okay, so basically we will have the YouTube. Okay, videos. How you can access, okay, your YouTube. So you don't want to have download the video in your computer or laptop. So you just want to use from the YouTube. So the easiest way to play videos in HTML is using YouTube. Because of why? Converting videos to different format can be difficult and time consuming, right? Sometimes it's very difficult for you to find a video format that's suitable for the HTML standard. So YouTube will display an ID, okay, when you save a video. You can use this ID and refer to your video in HTML code. To play your video on a web page, you need to have the video upload to YouTube. So let's say you have your own channel, so you need to upload first your video. Okay, take a note of the video ID, define, okay, iframe using iframe element, okay, and then let src attribute point to the URL. So src attribute, the function of src attribute is to point to the location of the content. Okay, for example, src for the image, okay, and then for the embed, okay, for the video, for the audio. Okay, so you can use the size, height, and width, okay, for the dimension of the player. Alright, okay, so let us look at the example. Okay, so this is example where you have, okay, iframe is actually to have the, if you can see the line, okay, something like border. Okay, so iframe element, okay, I want to put my video inside. Okay, so we don't have the control here, okay, unlike a video element, so you have control to play back. But if you using the YouTube, so means that it will use the YouTube format design player. Okay, so you can just click. So if you look at the interface, okay, so if you look at this is the design. If you look at this interface, so this is from the YouTube. Okay, so all the player design, okay, the skin is from the YouTube. So that's why we don't have the controls element, controls attribute. Okay, so you can use this kind of concept to play back your video, especially for the video that have a very big size. Okay, so if you don't use this format, if you use, for example, you want to link to the movie, so very big size, so it will take a long time to stream. Okay, if you want to view. So if you use YouTube, so YouTube is very good in terms of playback the video visualize, and but very quality format. Okay, next. Alright, and then we also can have YouTube using the autoplay. Okay, so you can let your video start play automatically. Okay, by adding autoplay equal to 1. Okay, that is the attribute. Okay, it will start a video, but normally we will not force the user to view the video, right? So we will ask them if they want to play or not. It just they need to click their own. Okay, and then if you also have mute. Okay, so for example, autoplay and mute. So this is where you put. Okay, so in the link of the in the SRC. So after the code of the video, and then you have a question mark, then you put autoplay equal to 1 and mute equal to 1 is going to have mute. Okay, so normally if you look at the video from the YouTube, for example, so for example in your Instagram, so it not play back the video unless you click, and then when you click it will not have the sound, right? So you need to click again to on the sound. Okay, so this is the concept of the video that we have. Same goes to the web. Okay, because we don't want to force user to hear or see the video. Okay, and then we have the comma separated list of video to play, in addition to original URL. And then we also have loop attribute to let your video loop forever. So value 0 means that will play once, value 1 means that you will loop. Okay, so where to put? So again in the SRC, so this one so you need to have after this is your ID for your video from the YouTube, and then question mark playlist equal to what is the playlist? This one, this is the code for your video. And then you put n loop equal to 1 to loop. And then we also can add controls to display, right? If you want to. So for example this one, 0 player controls does not display, means that value 1 means that player control display. So all the code that you want to put is not same as attribute, the normal attribute. For example, controls you not same as attribute in the video or audio. So it is inside the SRC. Inside the SRC. So I think that's all for the HTML element that you can embed multimedia element in your web. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.